Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe down below and come to my world. Let's have adventure together. So in today's episode, we are going to discuss about, or I'm going to be telling you more about my travel tips, the ones that I've lived with and they have helped me move around. Before I continue, I just want to wish every one of you happy Valentines. By the time this video is dropping, I think Valentine's will be the next day. So happy Valentine's to you and your family. Okay, so let's start. My first point is when you are traveling to a different country or location, or you are relocating, like you're going to stay there for a long time, the first thing that you need to know about that destination is the weather. What season are they in? Are they in winter, summer? Because that will influence what you pack, what you buy. So just ensure that you Google, let Google be your friend in this, because you'll get to know if they're in winter. Then I would advise that you buy most of your warm clothes in your home country. That way, because you'll find in the other country, if they're in winter, then the clothes are a bit expensive. So it's good that you buy those clothes in your home country. Also, avoid overpacking. If you have Googled and you have seen that country they are in winter, why are you packing summer clothes if you're going to stay there for 2 weeks? Why are you packing clothes that are like booty shorts and all that? Just pack, avoid packing unnecessary clothes that you'll not need in your stay there. You need to know the Kenyan embassy in that country. You need to know where it is located. You need to know the representatives of that embassy in that country, because you're in a foreign country and anything can happen to you, and you'll need a place to run to, because an embassy is like your home, a part of your home in a foreign country. So you'll need a place to run to when you are in need or things don't go well. So always know where your Kenyan embassy or your home country embassy is located in that other country. Then the other thing is on money. You'll need to Google what currency they use in their home country. If it is, for example, let's say you're coming to Kenya, then you need to know we use Kenya shillings. So you need to know how you'll get those Kenya shillings, where you'll exchange. Maybe even instead of you coming to get your Kenyan shillings from Kenya, then you can get a better exchange rate from your home country, so that you don't suffer from all these forex exchange losses and all these other things. So just always know what currency they use, and just know what are the exchange rates that are in the current market, and know how to maneuver around it. Also on money, you need to know their mode of transport. What do they use most in that home country? If it is Uber, taxi, get those apps already in your phone. If maybe they use, they're called what, subways, trains, just Google which mode of transport is most common in that country. That way, then you'll also Google how they pay, because most, like in Europe, they don't accept cash. So you need to figure out how to get a card, all those things. So you have to have that at the back of your mind, what they use. Some other countries, their mode of transport is motorbikes, and it's easy. So you'll just need to know how to maneuver around when you get there, so that you don't get stuck at the airport. So if it is like downloading Uber, Bolt, all those apps of taxis, please do that before you travel. Entry requirements to that country that you are going. Do you need a visa to travel to that country? Okay, what do you carry? What don't you carry? What do they allow in that country? What don't they allow in that country? Most of the airlines will tell you that prior before you travel. But just to avoid being caught unawares, just if you have someone you can talk to from that other country or that other place, please ask about what to carry, what not to carry, so that you don't carry things and then you get to the airport when you're checking out, then your things are they're all taken away. So just look into that. Ensure that if it is a visa, you have it. Just explore all those ways before you travel, so that you don't get frustrated when you get there. Payment system and plans. So you'll need to know, for example, in some countries, if you're going to stay there for long, then there are landlords who ask for like 12 months of rent and deposits. So you need to figure out where to get the 12 months of rent. If you're staying there for a short time, okay, then do you stay in an Airbnb or do you stay in a hotel? All those things you'll need to figure out prior you travel, because it goes a long way. That's how you'll plan your finances, how long you'll stay there, and all that. So just ensure that you know what are the arrangements around that. How do you even get a house? Do you go looking for a house on your own, or do you use agents? All that. So you need to know all that before you travel. The other thing you need to know about is what is the most spoken language in that country. Let me tell you guys, you don't want to be shocked when you get there. People are speaking in French and you are there, you are speaking in your English, and no one understands what you are saying. No one understands what you are saying. So just know what is the most spoken language around there. How will you maneuver there? Do you need a translator? Like, do you need someone to pick you so that you are able, in the first few days, you are able to maneuver around? Or do you even need to take that language to learn that language before you travel, if you are going to stay there for a long time? So always know that, because language barrier can, you'll go to a shop, ask for sugar, you are given salt. So it's just knowing how to maneuver around all that. So, and it helps a lot actually. So make sure you know an additional language apart from your mother language or your home country language. That helps, because you'll find, even if people don't know English, they know French or they know Swahili. So you'll always, if you know an extra language here and there, it will always help you in life, and especially when you're traveling. So on this one, it applies to people who are traveling or they are relocating from one country to another. Please don't go to that other country and you start comparing prices with where you came from. If you are buying sugar here at, let's say, 10,000, don't start saying at when you go there then you'll need it to be 10,000. That does not apply. It does not apply. And if you do it, then you'll be stressed your whole time you'll be there. So don't compare prices between your home country and where you are. Just live life, enjoy it, enjoy the moment, and assume that life moves on. Don't start frustrating yourself with small things. Look for that money to compensate. And also on that, always when you get there, it's always good to compare prices with online sites or stores before you purchase something, because you'll find that maybe something is being sold here at a cheaper price than in another online site or in a physical supermarket. So always compare prices before you buy something, and that will save you a few coins that you'll need, of course. You'll need, because you're in a foreign country. Then the other thing is, if you can get someone who is already living there, let them tell you or give you information that you need. Ask those questions just before you travel. Ask them how they live. Ask which are the good places to live in, the good hotels. the restaurants, where to go to, what to explore, all that. Ask them, and they'll have that information, and most of them are always willing to help, for sure. And even when you go there, just look for them, let them show you around, what are the do's and don'ts in that country and all that. So it's good to, if you can get contacts before you travel. That helps you, that will help you a lot, especially when you get there and maybe you are stuck. At least someone knows you there. Yes. And also it's good to, when you get there, look for someone who can be a key contact. Give that number to your family back at home, your friends, just in case something happens to you. That person can reach out to your family and let them know that you're not okay, because, or they can go to the embassy and report that. So just always have that person you can rely on, or you can always call in case of anything, and they can always answer your call. It's good to have those people around you. The other thing is about culture and the way of living of people in that country. Please just Google beforehand. Just Google beforehand. Have all that information before you, and at least know what to expect, so that you don't get there and everything is just shocking you. Like, just know how those people live, what they like, what they don't like, what to say, what not to say, because so that you don't end up saying some stuff and you are around people and they're just like, okay, this person is from where? We don't understand. So yes, just Google all that information beforehand, how, like, especially their culture, their way of staying, their ways of living, all that. Just Google that information, and even from your contact person who is there, ask all that information. Ask them, what do these people like, what do these people eat, or where can I find groceries, or because you'll find, like, for example, let me just tell you about myself. So I used to live in another country, and I was shocked because I did not get sukuma wiki, and I loved sukuma wiki that time, but I would not get them easily. I had to go to the market, and that was not possible every now and then. So I had to conform to other vegetables that were available. So it's good just to know all those things beforehand, so that you are able to I can say, to change immediately, or to adapt very easily to their ways of living. Otherwise, you'll go there and you'll just be frustrated all your life. Oh, I can't find this. You'll just be a complaining person. Oh, this is not available, or all that. So it's good to adjust and know their ways of living and just live by them, because that's your home for that time. Yeah. So the other thing I need to talk about is time. You need to know for how long you're traveling. Like, are you going there for a week? Are you going there for 2 weeks? Are you going there for a month? Are you going there to stay? Like, are you relocating? Because that also is when you know the time, then you'll able to know, what budget am I working with? Okay, if I'm traveling for a week, what do I need to do in that 1 week? Which places do I need to travel in, to go see in that 1 week? Which people do I need to meet in that 1 week? So you need to plan yourself, so that you don't end up you're traveling for a week and then 2 days jet lag. Then you have 4 days remaining. Then those 4 days you don't actually know what to do. Then you're just there asking, so where do I go? Who do I visit? So you need to plan that in hand early before you travel, because that will come in hand, especially with the budget. Because you need to know, if I'm going to this place, what are the park fees? Okay, if they don't charge park fees, how do I get there? How much money will I pay for the taxi? Then if you are meeting a friend for coffee, how much should I budget for? If I'm going shopping, then how much do I need? If I'm going, for example, desert safari, how much do I need? You need to plan all that and within your time, so that you're able to accomplish that and enjoy. If it is a holiday, enjoy your holiday and your stay comfortably, because you'll have that in hand. If you don't have the money early, then you can ask someone, then you refund later. That will help you plan a lot of things around everything. Then the other thing is just ensure that your travel documents are okay, so that you are not caught off guard that you are traveling tomorrow, then your passport expired 6 months ago, or you are traveling tomorrow, your passport is expiring the next 6 months. There are some countries that will not allow that, because they're like, then what if you get stuck, what happens, or you'll not just be allowed to travel. So just check your travel documents. Which vaccines do you need? Some countries ask for vaccines, like even during COVID, there's some countries you could not get if you don't have a vaccine, like a COVID vaccine certificate. So just check all those, like all your travel documents are in order. If it is a yellow fever, please get it in hand. You don't want surprises when you get there and you are stuck there, you start calling people when you're crying. No, 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 no. So the other thing is, as you check your travel documents, also check your ticket. What is the allowance for the luggage? How much am I carrying? Should I pay for extra luggage? All that, let all that come into the picture just before you travel, so that you plan ahead. You don't go to the airport and then your bag is weighing 50 kgs. Then you have to look for extra money to pay. Just plan ahead. My last one, and the most important of all, is please have an open mind when you're traveling, especially to a different country. Have the most of open minds someone can have. Yeah, just go there to experience and not judge, or just have that open mind to meet new people, because sometimes you'll be shocked by what other people, or how other people live, or things that to them they look normal, and to you they are just so new. So it's very important to just have as open mind as you can. Go there to learn, experience their culture, interact with people, and you'll be surprised how you'll meet very nice people in that country. And yeah, you can make very good friends, long-time friends, acquaintances. Yeah, and even you can meet your future employers there. So just have the most open minds you can have when you are traveling. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've learned one or two tips, and please comment down below for more tips that I might have left out, or maybe I have not experienced, so that we can all learn together and share as we prepare for our next travel. Thank you and bye.